Hello, everybody. I hope you are having a wonderful day. I wanted to give you a little behind the scenes look into what you get when you join Six Figure Systems as a one on one client, because it's a little bit different than what I do for the mastermind, obviously, because we'd be working together one on one. Now, within the one on one coaching program, what's going to happen is I'm going to meet with you every single week, once a week. So, the first thing that we do, even on the consult, when you book a consult, we would pick your time slot and it would be the same time every single week, unless you're out of town or I'm out of town. We need to re-swizzle things a little. That is no problem at all. But I want to get you a typical time so you can plan the rest of your week around it. Now, once you have the time picked and you pay for the program either as a payment plan or pay in full, what will happen is then you'll get access to all of these wonderful things I'm about to show you. So, the first thing that I think is really helpful is you're going to get a personalized Slack channel. Slack is a wonderful tool that I love to use to communicate with my clients. And within Slack, that is where I'll be posting the replays of our coaching calls. I record every single coaching call. So, a lot of people say, like, I love to sell your offer for you. So, some people have even said they will rewatch it and transcribe our conversation, and they literally use the exact transcription for a post. So if you would like to do that, that's available for you. Or if you just want to see the shifts that you're experiencing every single week, that will be here. Now, when we work together, I will also be taking diligent notes for you. So I will be putting those in here as well. So and you can see like it's a locked channel, so it's completely private. Nobody else can see it. And it also doesn't take up any of your storage like it would if I had sent any recordings or anything on email. Now, if you work with me one on one, what I would do is I would create a folder just for you, and it would have your initials and it would contain these blank plans. Now, these are some things that I used within my general life coaching practice, just some helpful hints. However, you're going to get a copy of every single one. We might not hit all of them, but it's still like just a copy of everything. And the way that our coaching calls would flow is each week you would start off with an evaluation. The way I like to evaluate things is I like to do 5 wins. What did you accomplish? What worked? What could use improvement? And what do you want to do differently? And so I'll make a list of that every single week. And usually, whatever needs improvement or what you want to do differently, that might be a topic that we coach on. From there, we're going to coach on even if you need mindset help, if you need some help with that. Obviously, as you can see, I've got like a ton of mindset stuff that I've got you. This is a lot of the mindset work that we would be doing together is all within these resources. Or within the Six Figure Systems program, there are lots of different templates that you will be customizing to create systems of your own. Now, the difference is everyone in my mastermind, they get a customized template. And for you, we tailor that template to whatever your program is. So instead of just getting a customized marketing calendar that you then have to tailor to your program, what we would do on our calls is I would be putting in the topics of every post. We would be creating kind of like funnel, not really like a funnel, but like kind of like just the messaging around what you're doing. All of that would be listed in here. So either if you need general like life coaching help, that will be here. Or if we are doing something specific to creating your systems, what we would do is I will choose which system to do first, and then we'll do whatever is the most relevant thing for your business. So within the mastermind, all of these are scheduled, as you can see, like with them. Like this is kind of like the way that I check in with them. It's almost like their positivity with a form. But as you can see, each of these get posted on a different day, and these are scheduled out. So you can see like all those things get scheduled. And then when you work with me one on one, you get all these modules right away. So the literally after the payment goes through, the next email you get is the Slack channel, the Zoom link, all of the the Google Drive folder, and you get access to all these modules instantly. So you can jump around, you can click on whatever you need, and I will be guiding you through. Now, within your when I'm customizing things for you, what it looks like is I'll go in here and let's say you've got a consult call and it's like our first call. I have templates of things that you would do before a consult, during the consult, and messages for after the consult. So let's say we're making this together. I would go in and I would be like, okay, we need to make a copy of the not now email. It's just a template where you put in someone's name. I would go in and do this for you instead of you doing this yourself. And then I would make you, if I was thinking about coaching you, I would put it in your folder. So you don't have to do any of this. I'm literally like doing it for you. And I would move it here so you could see it. And if this was like the Megan folder, you would have all of these documents. Oh, I've got 2 MWs. Whoops. And as you can see, this is the not now email. And I would even make you a folder within this folder. So lots of organization. And I would say like 1 consults. And we would put it here so that everything would be organized and ready for you. So you wouldn't need to do any of this. And actually this would be like in a different folder as well. So it'd be like post consult because each of these things would be a different folder. When you're again working with me within my group, you would be doing this yourself, but I guide you through all of that. With one-on-one, you just don't need any guiding. So the way that it works is this program, when you work with me one-on-one, it's a little different than group because you are going to get whatever system you need in the moment. So instead of just starting directly with the creating your offer, usually creating your offer is the first thing that I do for everyone. And then we go into marketing and selling and managing leads. We could bump around. So we might go to your marketing calendar first and then go, if you have a webinar coming up, go straight to the webinar module. So it wouldn't necessarily be in order. However, by the time you leave, you will for sure have all the essentials. You'll make sure that you've got everything that you need to master marketing. You'll have all of the templates there ready to roll. Again, my Zoom is doing this weird thing where it's doing that. Sorry. I was like, you'll have everything that you need to create higher conversion on consults and what you need to do to structure your consults. You'll know exactly how to manage and generate leads. You'll know how to plan your week and schedule like a CEO. So all those things you will for sure get. And then there's also all of these other systems. Like if you are, let's say, a coach, like this isn't necessarily applicable to everybody, but if you are a coach, it can be really helpful to track your clients' results. We'll talk about that in a minute. You might want to do a webinar. We would talk through projections, how you can do your financial tracking and things like that. And all of this you can access at other times. Within this, when we work together one-on-one, I just go through and I explain as I am tailoring and customizing each template for you. However, if you want to watch this on your own, you click here and you can see a lovely video that I filmed this summer about each of the different modules. All of the slides go along with it. So these are all included. You can see the slides. So you can go and you can pull up the exact slides that I used. They are all here. And you can get the templates here. So if you wanted to make a template copy, all of that's here and you get that instantly. So if for some reason we can't start working together right away, there would still be so many resources for you to follow. So the essentials are marketing, selling, managing and generating leads, and planning. And at the beginning, I teach you how to coach yourself if you don't know how I'm going to be coaching you. So it talks about thought work, just how to set up your Google Drive and then your offer. And then there's the additional systems that I think are just really helpful are the delivery system, how to track your clients' results, webinars, financial formula and tracking. It's a little different than projections because we track the metrics that are relevant to you. So like your energy, how much money you made, how many consults came, all that jazz. Then you go into the 5-year plan, annual planning, monthly checklist, mindset cycles, and goal setting. And then I also have bonuses for you. So if you want to know a little bit more about your ideal client, if you want to use something like Acuity Scheduling, which is what I use, that's here, Facebook group, Linktree, all this jazz, and QuickBooks, all that's here, along with guest speakers. And as the guest speakers come, I will be notifying you if they come live within the time that you work with me, and you can come and see them. And then there's replays of each of these here. I know a big one for most people is like the website creation. I paid $3K to have Sydney, who did an amazing job with my website. She came and teaches you exactly how to make a website that has SEO optimization, how to do finances explained with my accountant. And Christina did a training on ChatGPT, which is also really helpful. So if you have any questions at all, I would love to have you. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day.